This is morning after we got some pretty nice storms. Going along my fence here, I just have noticed a little bit of washout. Some areas got close to 6 inches of rain, some more, some less. Because as I was trying to come in here, my door wouldn't open, and that's because it's washed out. So we just gotta scrape that up again. But let's go inside and see what may or may not be ruined in here, which I don't think I see too much, just kind of panning around real quick. But we'll go through and just look a little closely. I did go and harvest the 2 broccolis. Yeah, garlic still standing up, looking nice. This little mint pot is doing wonderful, but we do need to get this Kajari melon kind of growing up just a little bit. Yeah, the rest of the melons look pretty nice too. That ginger doesn't look too bad. Yeah, these look, I was kind of worried about these with the wind because not much is supporting them at the moment. This is garlic. I did notice I have a few garlic scapes that shot up after I went and harvested all the other garlic scapes. Maybe I'll pull one. I shouldn't really have to harvest, I would think, another 2 weeks or so. So we'll pull one, see what it looks like. I know this one right here, it was weird. It grew, well, and then the garlic scape came up a little bit later. This one grew weird. All of these were together. And so I did pull them apart, but you know what? Let's pull this one up real quick and see. Hopefully it doesn't break, and see what the bulb looks like. I might actually have to. Yeah, it needs to stay in for a little bit. But good news is there's a lot of moisture there, and we're supposed to be getting a lot more rain here. So I'm definitely not going to water for the next couple weeks and let these dry out. All right, so these tomatoes look good. Nothing's broken, nothing's laying down. The rutabagas are looking fine. Actually, I think these are turnips. I can't remember. Before the storm, I went and made sure all my trellis clips were in good spots just in case, because we did get some high winds here. These beans look really, really good. We got lots of flowers on it. I was worried about the storms knocking those tomato plants look nice too. Got some spotted leaves. I'm not too happy about that. And my beets, I think I have like these roly-polies on here. They're just destroying them. The rest of the last call for the broccoli and cauliflower, those look good. And I haven't covered these yet, and surprisingly, there's not many cabbage moth in between these. I haven't actually come down here and weeded for a little bit, but I did plant rutabagas. So I have rutabagas growing randomly in spots through the rest of these brassicas. There's one over there. These held up. My onions still look good. You can tell the rain was coming down. There's a little ledge here where the water washed, but not so bad. And I'm starting to get a lot of little tomatoes on my plants. So I've been trying to keep an eye on them. And the dry beans are looking great. They're starting to get flowers. And then behind me is more more broccoli and cauliflower. And I think that head in there, I'm going to go ahead and lift this cover up real quick and harvest it. All right, we're going to go look at the other side real quick. Broccoli is really starting to form. Oh, look at that. I do have a cauliflower in there. I've been checking these. Haven't seen much for growth, but that's super exciting. Oh my gosh, there's another one too. You guys see that? So this stuff should be harvested soon. Here's my zucchini. They're looking good. The arch cucumbers. Oh my gosh, you guys. These are some of the best cucumbers I've ever grown. If you look in here, they're loaded with little babies. There's flowers everywhere. So we will be picking cucumbers soon. And my honey nut squash is looking really, really good as well. And then these 1,500 dry beans, like they're already halfway up this arch. Look at that. Just beautiful. I'll look over here. I did put some green beans in this. This looks really good. The chicory, some lettuce. Might harvest that here soon. And then the onions. They're looking okay. I did harvest one strawberry from this plant. Just one. Which brings me to this bed. I have harvested so many strawberries off of these plants. I got some down here. That one, there's one ready right here. Every time I come out here, it's a good dozen plus strawberries are harvested. And these plants still look so amazing. And the onions are doing awesome in this bed. Pretty excited about that. I'm going to go back through this arch. I planted beans not too long ago. They all came up. They look really good. We had a little dirty with the storms last night. Sweet potatoes are actually starting to do something, so that's exciting. So my cabbage is starting to head up really, really nice. Rutabagas. We can lift this up real quick. Yeah, these are looking pretty good down here. Imagine that, a tomato plant. Actually, I should probably harvest some of these. I see splitting right there. So I'll get in here. I do have a bunch of harvesting to do. Wow. All right, we're going to make this quick. It's not super hot out today, but we're at 87% humidity, and it doesn't feel very nice here in the sun. I just ditched my sweatshirt I had on. Green peppers. They look amazing. This bed over here, I still have a little bit of yellowing on the leaves, but I do have a bunch of flowers and some tiny peppers starting to form. If you look right here, green stalks, the carrots, they're doing super, super well. Look at these guys. Celery down here is doing its thing, which is kind of nice because it's staying a little shaded on the bottom there. My basil's doing good. I've got a couple flowers I'm just going to pinch off. All the herbs in here look pretty good. But yeah, these, I'm going to probably come through and do a light harvest on some of this stuff because, yeah, it's starting to go to seed. And I do not want to lose anything. Like all this basil here, I'll just go and pinch off the tops. And I overplanted some of my herbs just because I knew we were going to have this hot stretch. Still battling beetles on this, but you guys look, I'm just going to show you this pumpkin plant it's just growing massive. So that's exciting to see. And the one over here has grown and trellised. Looks like I should probably try to help it stay up. But we're going to go in here real quick, and I don't want to because just standing here, I feel the heat coming out. Hot peppers down here look good. Cabbage is still looking good in here. I should probably water. This is really, really dry, and they're getting a little wilty, so probably get those watered. Got lettuce growing here. I need to get them out. Well, yeah, these onions, tiny. Planted some lettuce. They're looking nice still. My volunteer tomato plants right here. They look pretty good. And more of my potatoes. Some of them are laying down. I think they're getting too leggy. I'm not sure. I just don't know. The bugs on them are just destroying them, I think. These brassicas look pretty darn good still. Kind of experimenting growing these in here. They look good. And then my other tomato plant is, I don't know, it's up to my hip. But yeah, that's looking good. So let's get out of this because it's way too hot in here. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys real quick. I realized that it's already July 2nd. Started off pretty crappy. I have a very beloved pet that I've had for over 15 years. She started looking sick, took her to the vet. They told me she was a kidney failure. I could have days with her. I got 2 more weeks with her. So sadly, I woke up to find her in her forever sleep. So I'm trying to stay motivated to get that off my mind. I'm gonna actually go over to this side because I've been kind of myself neglecting to show you guys and then neglecting the bed. So I'm actually curious what it looks like. Oh, just going under these trees in the shade. Whew, feels so much better. It's like I said, it's nasty out right now. Oh wow. Yeah, I haven't been down here. Look at all the pretty colors. I love daisies. Oh wow, those are beautiful. Look how big this one is. That's just beautiful. All right, on to what I really wanted to look at. I have no clue what to expect. As expected, I have a bunch of weeds. That one's completely gone. That one's barely there. That one's tiny. So I'm not sure. That's just not looking like a good hot pepper year, which is kind of disappointing. I did plant one in here. That one doesn't look too bad. This is the horseradish I planted. And after I planted this, I've been hearing a lot of people say, don't plant it where you don't want it to be because it's invasive. And I don't care if it's in here. This is kind of like if there's space and I have overflow, I'm in a plant stuff bed. It is my asparagus bed, but there's space where asparagus isn't growing yet. I'm going to plant something. This is my tomatillo. So that's looking pretty good, actually. It's pretty spot on to the way it should look. But like I said, I think I'm going to try to get a cage and put it over that. Even though it will outgrow that cage in no time. Let's take this because clearly there's nothing growing where it needs it over there. Okay, let me just put that up a little bit. It'll grow. That's going to be it for the garden tour. Update on our apples. Not good. Big hole in it. Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to read up on fruit orchard care. Hi, everybody. Little update, too, if you want, on the little babies. They're getting big. But I'm going to go back into the garden when the sun's not blasting down. And I've got some harvesting to do, so I'm going to get that done. I'm just going to walk around my property in the meantime, on my way back up to the house, and kind of look to see what may or may not have fallen. You guys see this pile right here? It pretty much goes and goes and goes and goes. And then it goes some more and then goes some more. That's all the brush and trees, like the stumps and the limbs from all the trees that we cut down. And it's my future nice dirt. That'll turn into some nice dirt. We will end this video with some treats for the ladies.